Hey everybody, Plasma here, and we've got some problems with the Phoenixes. That is if you want to try to get long-range shots and if you actually want to hit a maneuverable target. So, as of January 27, 2022, there's been an update to the Phoenixes, and this is a test you're going to see here with a few launches, but you can download this map. It's all set up in the description, and jump into an F-14B with Mark 60s or Mark 47s all for yourself and give it a try. So I've got a couple of B-52s. I've got some low on the deck at 3,000. I've got another one at 10,000. I've got an F-15 at 35. And I'm popping a Mark 60 at this B-52 here. He's kind of flying semi away from me, and the missile does go into a nice little loft, except it's going to go stupid and continue into space, even though I've never lost radar contact. But alright, let's actually talk about the missile while this one's climbing into space. So, from our testing that we've done with Burner on the GS server and in private tests, the missiles have lost a lot of speed as soon as the engine stops burning. So here's what happens. Normally you would launch a Phoenix. If you are high enough and if it lofts, it can get up to as fast as Mach 4.8, Mach 5. Now it's locked at Mach 4. So that's the first limitation. It'll never go above Mach 4. The second issue that we spotted testing this out with Burner RS is that the missile, once it starts doing any sort of turning after it's finished its burn, will lose speed incredibly fast. As fast as if you're launching below 6,000, point blank, you would do a PAL launch at a hostile. Your Phoenix is going to go dead within about 3 miles after it finishes burning its engine, which means that you can now get away from hostile Phoenixes with no worries at all. So I'm reacquiring this other hostile. He's coming right at me. He is now at a range of, 15 miles, I think. Just entering the 20-mile range. And I'm going to pop another Phoenix at him head on. So this is a head-on shot, 20 miles. B-52 is a nice slow target at 3,000. He's flying right towards me. Normally, a Phoenix would be hitting him at about Mach 1.5 or so. So this is a pretty good set of closure here. Low altitude, and it's not having to do any maneuvering. But watch it as it does its burn stage. Gets up to about Mach 2.2, 2.3, and then starts coasting. And look how rapidly it's losing its speed. It's just dropping, and then it's pretty much gone. If this B-52 wasn't flying directly at the missile wouldn't have any energy to catch up to it. Head on, no problem. Head on still works. So if you're trying to take down bombers that are flying towards you in a Tomcat, sure thing. If you're going to go do multiplayer with guys who are maneuvering and trying to get away from your missiles, you might as well switch to an AMRAAM. Alright, here's another launch. This is another hostile at about 35. I think I'm at about 25. It's an ideal shot. The missile is lofting towards the hostile. It's an F-15, rookie pilot. I just want him to fly in a straight line. Alright, she boosts up and tries to get as much speed as it possibly can. I think it gets to about Mach 3.34 and goes for that F-15. Now, of course, the F-15 realizes that there's a missile, tries to dodge it. The missile goes active, but it's still tracking the F-15. So it's not like it loses track. Maybe the guidance has gotten a little bit better. But as soon as the missile loses its boost, its speed starts to drop precipitously fast. Loses track, reacquires, loses track again, reacquires because the missile's going through a both a speed notch and an actual directional notch, but it's still got him, still tracking. I thought it was maybe gone. And I never lost track, so it's definitely gone pitbull now. I was thinking of launching another missile. I was like, I don't want to try to break track. Do some clicking around. Alright, let's go back to that missile and see what it does. So there's that F-15. Missile's diving on him. The F-15 is just flying with his belly up, popping some chaff. Evaded. Telephone poles are now really telephone poles. They're nice and slow. Alright, so that F-15 is just off of my nose, about 10 miles out or so. I'm going to go for an active launch right off the rail. Here we go. There's the active missile. Now this one's tracking the F-15 is going through its boost phase the whole time through. We're still at about 25,000. And there's no getting away from that missile. That's close and in your face. But here's the question. Do you want a missile that you can reach out and touch somebody with from a long range? Or do you want a missile that's going to go dead? So you guys leave a comment, download the map from the description, give it a try, and tell me what you think. Plasma is out.